ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, here we are, January 23rd, 26 days away from the Great American Race, the 2024 Daytona 500. Like I said, a little news and notes coming out today. We found out that there's some changes to the backstretch of Daytona where Ryan Preece did the barrel roll. Some of that's going to be a pavement. When we come back in July, there'll be more pavement because they have to get around for the they're in the process of doing stuff for the 24 hours of Daytona. We found out that they're going to limit the number of backup cars at the track. 3 or 4 car team can have 2 backup cars. Neither can be wrapped, but one can have a motor in it. If you're a 1 or 2 car team, you can have basically a fully prepared car, motor and all, just not wrapped. Which I get if you're a multi-car team and it's not, you can wrap it, do it, whatever you need. I know they changed the qualifying a little bit, so, and I kind of dumbed it down. One of the responses on X I did. So basically, it's like the duels. So, well, single car qualifying. Simple. 2 groups, Group A, Group B. The top 5 of each group go on to round 2. So now, Group A, the group that goes out first, whoever is 6th through whatever the end of the group is, so what is that, 18, they are running, they're going to start on the outside of the rows. So if you qualify, if you're 6th fastest in Group A, you're going to start 11th, you're going to start 12th. If you're 7th fastest in Group A, which is the second one that didn't make the top 5, you're going to start, what is that, 14th. So you're going to be, so Group A minus the top 10, so starting from 11th back, Group A, the outside line is Group A. The inside line is Group B, and then the top 5 from each group, the top 10 overall, run for the pole. Just like the duels. It's not, to me it's pretty self-explanatory. So Group A, you take the top 5 out. They basically make up row 6 through the end of the field on the outside. Group B, take the top 5 out. They start with the inside of row 6 all the way back to the end of the field. I think there's a couple other minor things that came out today. So that's kind of cool that they're kind of changing it up a little bit, because there was a time this year when we had qualifying where you were 6th fastest in Group A, you were starting like 18th because Group B was so much faster. So I kind of like this. It's going to kind of, I think now the qualifying order is going to matter even more, because that's farther up you're going to start. Because before it was you take the top 10 out of each and then you run it back. I know people are like, well, why can't they just do one round of qualifying, not do Group A, Group B stuff? In my opinion, even then you had people getting an advantage and disadvantage, because sometimes the earlier you go, green track, you're not as fast as the ones that go last, and vice versa. You're in round 2, it warms up a little bit, you catch a cloud, you catch a gust of wind, you're up there, versus where you probably technically shouldn't be. So I like it, something different. We'll see how it works. I know can't make everyone happy. Definitely can't make everyone happy. One of my biggest complaints is I see people compare the next gen car to the IROC car. Here's the biggest difference for the people that want to compare the two. IROC, we had 15 cars that were 100% equally prepared by 2 people. Actually, I think Dave Marcus prepared them all. So you had people trying to purposely make the 15 cars exactly the same. The next gen car, you have 18 teams, 36 cars total, with drivers, crew chiefs, car chiefs, engineers, that are trying to take their car and make it better than the next car. So they're not trying to make, you don't have Rick Ware Racing running with Earnhardt Motorsports. You don't have Spire Motorsports equal to Joe Gibbs Racing. As you can tell, there's still a variance in the field. You have the haves, HMS, Joe Gibbs, Penske, and the have-nots. Spire, Legacy Motor Club last year, BJ McLeod, Rick Ware. They don't have the finances, they don't have the personnel to be the elite. They don't have they might have the same number of people, but they don't have the same number of over smart people. So there's a big difference. Anyway, so we are 26 days away. We're going to profile the card number 26. And like I've said in a lot of these videos, when I hear a card number, there's certain things I think. 26, I actually think of two different ones. I think of the 26 Quaker State, Ricky Rudd, Brett Bodine, and North Wilkesboro, when Brett Bodine went to spin out Taylor Earnhardt and took them both out. Or I think of the 26 Cheerios car for Johnny Benson Jr. and that 15 that Jack Roush had there with Johnny Benson. Jimmy McMurray drove it with Crown Royal as a sponsor for a while. I think kind of those are where kind of my mind goes to. Alright, so in the Cup Series, 1,108 starts, 22 wins for the number 26, 116 top 5s, 259 top 10s, 532 top 20s, 36 poles. Xfinity, 425 starts, 1 win, 14 top 5s, 49 top 10s. In the Truck Series, 94 starts, 6 top 5s, 15 top 10s. Now on the truck side, not a lot of starts there. So Tyler Ingram, 45 starts, 6 top 5s, 15 top 10s, average finish 16.5. Jimmy McMurray, 15 starts, average finish 23.9. Tony Roper, 6 starts, average finish 27.2. Randy McDonald, 5 starts, average finish 25.8. Jerry Robertson, 5 starts, average finish 27.8. Doug George, 4 starts, average finish 31.3. On the Xfinity side, Bobby Hamilton Jr., 65 starts, 3 top 5s, 8 top 10s, average finish 22.7. Brian Keselowski, yes, the brother of Brad Keselowski, 39 starts, average finish 30.9. Kaz Gralla, this was last year with Sam Hunt Racing, 34 starts, 2 top 5s, 9 top 10s, average finish 19.2. Ron Hornaday Jr., 24 starts, 5 top 5s, 8 top 10s, average finish 18.3. Kevin Grubb, 23 starts, 2 top 10s, average finish 21.5. Davey Johnson, I don't think he was the manager of the Mets. 19 starts, 1 top 10, average finish 22.7. Jimmy McMurray, 12 starts, 1 top 5, 5 top 10s, average finish 15.8. Derek Cope, 12 starts, 3 top 10s, average finish 21.3. And John Hunter Nemechek, 10 starts for Sam Hunt Racing in 2022. 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s, average finish 15.3. Now for the Cup side. Brett Bodine, 147 starts, that 1 win with Larry McReynolds on the pit box. 13 top 5s, 43 top 10s, 5 poles, average finish 18.4. This was Kenny Bernstein and King Racing. Jamie McMurray, when he drove for Jack Roush, 144 starts, 2 wins, 11 top 5s, 32 top 10s, 1 pole, average finish 21.8. Earl Brooks, 109 starts, 2 top 5s, 13 top 10s, average finish 21. Jimmy Spencer, Mr. Excitement. This is when he drove the 26th, I think it was Kmart. It was for Travis Carter, if I remember correctly. Number 70 starts, 5 top 5s, 13 top 10s, 2 poles, average finish 21.9. And then that Cheerios car for Johnny Benson Jr. when he drove for Jack Roush. 66 starts, 3 top 5s, 12 top 10s, 23.7 average finish. Ricky Rudd, 58 starts, 2 wins, 13 top 5s, 26 top 10s, 2 poles, average finish 15.0. Junior Johnson, 40 starts in the number 26, 12 wins, 17 top 5s, 18 top 10s, 11 poles, average finish 12.3. One of the greatest drivers in NASCAR history. And oh yeah, he didn't win a championship, just like Denny Hamlin. 2 of the greatest drivers in NASCAR history never to win a championship, along with Mark Martin. Cole Witt, 36 starts, average finish 29.3. Daryl Derringer, 34 starts, 1 win, 12 top 5s, 20 top 10s, 6 poles, average finish 13.3. And then Morgan Shepherd, 31 starts, 7 top 5s, 11 top 10s, 1 pole, average finish 20.3. So tomorrow will mark 25 days until the Great American Race. And we are less than 2 weeks away. So we are what? 12 days away from the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum. I know a lot of people don't like the Clash at the Coliseum. I actually kind of do. My idea, and I actually said this, I think I said, maybe it was Brad Gilly, I said this too on Speedway, was having the Clash follow Super Bowl. So for instance, next year, in 2025, the Super Bowl will be in New Orleans. There's actually a road course right outside of New Orleans. Do it there. In 2026, the Super Bowl is at 49ers Stadium, San Jose. You can do a street race in San Jose. And then the following year, I believe it's at the Rams Stadium, SoFi Stadium. You can do it at the Coliseum again. Like this year, the Super Bowl is going to be in Las Vegas. You could have done this, the bull ring at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Do it not the week before the Super Bowl. Do it the weekend of. So, for example, you do the one, we'll do the Coliseum, for instance, when it's in 3 years, when it's at SoFi, again, the Super Bowl is. You go to the Coliseum, you run the heat races on Friday. Saturday, you do the last chance qualifier. You do if you want to do a support race like we're doing in the Mexico Series. And then you do the Saturday night, you do the Busch Light Clash. Sunday's the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl starts 5 o'clock. So anybody that's in town for the Super Bowl, you might be able to pull them over there to check out what's going on ahead of the Super Bowl. Maybe they come in and do both. You know, that way if it's in the same area. I know you can't sometimes. So if the Super Bowl's in Minnesota, you're not putting it in Minnesota. We all know that. If it's in Philadelphia, you're not doing that either. But kind of where you can do it, do it. See what happens. Do it that Saturday before, the Friday, Saturday. Do kind of. I think people come into town for the Super Bowl. They're in there multiple days. Maybe they come in an extra day to check out what's going on. It's just a night ahead. But we are 26 days away from the Great American Race. We're common men, do uncommon things. The 2024 Daytona 500. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content. Now, those two statements, Great American Race, we're common men, do uncommon things. Both of those phrases by the late, great Ken Squire.